This way. Good morning, folks. Sorry. Not quite ready yet. I hit the live button before I'd set up my camera properly. Let's get out the sun, show you the pups. We're in great fettle this morning. What another amazing day in Edinburgh here. Wow. Right, let us get our breath. Let me get to the top of this hill. We'll do our intro. Let's give you a bit of a review. Things started. Come on. Come on, team. I really wasn't ready to go live. I don't know why I've done it. There we go. Good puppies. Good doggies. Sit there, Harris. Fridays are always interesting days. We've got a walking group over here. People do sponsored walks from businesses and things like that as well. There are 7 hills in Edinburgh, and the 7 Hill Challenge is a thing that people do to raise money. There we go. Right, we're good. We're good, puppies. Come on, come on. All right, so let's tune in to everyone. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of the day it is that you're watching. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services Virtual Dog Walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. You join me and my team on Friday, the 26th of September. Remember the 26th of September. That's not right, is it? That isn't it. So welcome along. Thank you for tuning in to our dog walk. I'm going to show you the dogs and our terrain and our challenges and our problems as we go around. Interesting one this morning. I've spoke about this before, but my profession is run by the majority of people who do dog walking are female. Not to label anyone or assume anyone's gender, but I would say about 80% of the workforce that look after dogs are of the female variety, and so I'm one of the minority in this department. But I just saw a fellow dog walker get a little bit of stick off of a member of the public, and he was quite abusive to her. And by the time I caught up with him, I was like, you think it's okay to shout at women on their own working, do you? Is that how you would like your wife or your daughter or your mother spoken to when they were out here on their own in the middle of nowhere? And let's just say by the end of the conversation, the young man was almost in tears. So I don't like that. I don't like people picking on people because they're having a bad day. It's a tough job. And if we're out here enjoying this space, all you need to do to avoid us, and all we need to do is just have a little civil conversation if we don't like dogs or whatever. Usually we understand that, but my God, I was so upset with this guy. I was furious. I feel like I'm still a bit shaken from it. Idiot. So I won't name the person who I was sticking up for, but I've sent her a message in the group chat. All the dog walkers around here, we're in a group chat. We look after each other. So I had her back. I don't even know if she knew that I had her back, because I think she was long gone by the time I caught up to the guy. And not caught up to him, that sounds like I was chasing him. By the time he walked into our vicinity. So there we go. Killer right on my guy. Sorry for ranting there. I've just done a little trauma dump on you all. Thanks for putting up with it. Look at the team. Look at the team of puppies. Look at River. You're so happy, buddy. You're so happy today. Yes, let's keep this going. I know the whole gang are in good spirits. I think as well, when the dogs hear me like sort of raise my voice and do my big boy voice, they really go, uh-oh, who's in trouble? What have we done? What? Who is the culprit? And then they realise it was this guy. And they didn't go near him. Goodness me. Anyway, good morning. Welcome along. Welcome on. Oh, hey, killer. Let me spin the camera around. You did not need to do that, especially on account of that story, for goodness. Thank you. That's very kind for the $5, the 5 US. Wow, what a great start to Friday. Thank you. I'm going to have myself a little treat after this walk, courtesy of you. Thank you so much. That's very much appreciated. Right, everybody, welcome along to our little dog walk. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to continue to trauma dump on you and continue to share the love of the puppies. It's the only thing that's going to keep me sane today, I think. If we see any more injustices in the world, we're going to sort it right out. River here will not tolerate it. Let me tell you that. And as for Mac, I genuinely reckon if Mac could have understood what had happened, the guy would have been arrested. This guy is so, like, justice is his middle name. So there we go. Right, welcome along. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Come and join us for a little dog walk. We're out and about in Scotland. We're going to show you a bit of the scenery, a bit of the sights. The city centre's over there. We'll show you that in a second or two once we get up higher. Excuse me if I'm puffing and panting. It is an outdoor job. It is a physical job. We're up and down hills all the way through the session. But some of you might prefer the heavy breathing. I don't know. It is nearly the weekend after all. We've got to all treat ourselves. But I go live to show the owners mostly what we get up to, how we deal with tricky situations, how the dogs get on with each other, how Harris is so tired when he goes home because he's been chasing this lead the whole time, and just the general gist of the sort of session with the team. So far so good with everybody. They've been off to a great start, and I'll come into the chat in a second or two. If you have dropped a little chat in there, I'm not ignoring it. I'm just making sure that up ahead in the direction that we're going, there's nothing that's going to catch me out when I'm telling you a story or reading the chat that we're going to get distracted by and cause trouble with. So we don't want the dogs to be like out of control. And there's a great example of that. Harris, good morning. Sorry about us. This way, boys. This way. Come on, Harris. Oh, he's really spooked by that person. That was weird. When I flipped the camera around, I saw them. And I was like, is that one of the dogs? Anyway, Harris just came away. He's a bit spooked by it also. Make it River run. Sorry to interrupt your view. Usually we have the place to ourselves. We don't see anyone. Oh, look at this. River enjoying a bit of play with Edith. I knew River was in a good mood today. I knew it. River's our newest recruit. Keep coming, pups. Keep coming. Right, so let's come to the chat just now. Let's see what people are saying. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Killer. Again, thank you for that $5. That is very, very kind. The Milkman's Kid. We've got a Cocker Spaniel. We've got Harris, who's a working cocker. Who's a show cocker. Let me show you Harris. There's Harris. He's a show cocker. And we've got Edith, who's a Welsh Springer Spaniel. So, a couple little Spaniels. Espanols. No, that's not the right thing. Yeah, I love respect for a man who stands up for a lady. Yeah, that's exactly what we did. That's exactly what we did. We're going to go this way. On me. Come on, puppy dogs. This way. Good puppies. Good puppies. I'm going to plonk my phone down because I've got the stand with me. We could do that. I'm just hoping it's not going to get knocked over. Let's see. Hopefully you can see the dogs, and then we'll also get a bit of chat as well. The Milkman's Kid. Lots of different breeds. They're all nice. Yeah, they're very nice. They're amazing. I'll show you them in a bit more detail as we go around as well. Jenny. Jenny. I can't read the names very well. I'd like you to take you to the movies, but they don't let you take in your own snacks. That's kind. That's really kind. What else are we saying? Vic, that attaboy. There's something wrong with your phone, it doesn't have your number. I'm sure you could find it if you really tried. I'm sure you could, it is public information. Look at our team. Look at our team. Right, something that we didn't talk about so far is that you guys are also part of the session today. You're a big part of it. This dog isn't. Ruby's about to chase it off. Make sure that River doesn't get... See how River's gone to the dogs that he feels secure around. Charlie and Ruby are sussing out whether this dog is playful, a threat. We might get a grumble off of Charlie. I wonder if he's intact. I wonder. Hello, young man. Hello, buddy boy. It's not us. If you are intact, it's not us that's in season. We found, we bumped into a dog just as we were getting out our van, and the bitch was in season. So I thank the family very much for bringing the dog to a place where so many dogs come, because it was going to drive them wild throughout the day. I think he's checking out if it's one of us. Edith just keeps going and using her body language to separate her from the rest of the pack. It's quite fascinating. He's very interested in River. River's not getting allowed anywhere near. Hey buddy, it's none of us. It's none of us, I'm afraid. We'll come back to the chat and to what I was talking about in a second, folks. Hi bud. Hi. Mac just making sure that he got a nice little escort out of our team. Mac, well done. Well done, pups. Well done. Seems that we're being very forthright today. Very standing up for people's honours. And as a result, right, I didn't talk about this, but you guys, if you're watching on a mobile device, right, up here at the top is some details about the channel. Crighton Pet Services, that's me, Stephen Crighton, and the number of likes. Every time we hit 10 likes, which we've done, the puppies get a little biscuit, courtesy of you folks. Thank you very much. So here we go. This is as a thank you for watching along, being part of the day, chatting away to us, and having a little bit of fun with us. So Edith, you've had, sweetheart. Thank you. That's for River, being a good puppy. Yeah. Did you get Barney? Did you get Harris? Do you want? Do you want, buddy? Do you want? Biscuit. Hi. Harris. Good boy. Here you go, Ruby. Hey. Hey. And on to the next bit of news. So thank you. First of all, thank you, folks. That biscuit, that training treat is directly from you guys, because up here somewhere there's 13 likes. And every time we hit 20, 30 and so on, we'll do the same again. So the dogs will get another biscuit in a moment or two. So thank you so much for that. That's very, very kind. It's a special day today. It's Alfie and Brother Biscuit's birthday. So we'll give them an extra little special treat. Here you go, Alfie. But I'm going to show you guys something first before we do it. Okay, twirl. 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 Come on, twirl. Twirl. Yes, no, we're not gonna get you too riled up, you two. And there we go. They both spin in different. Oh, okay, you can all have, since it's birthday, it's like a bit of birthday cake. Are we sitting nice? Good boy, Charlie. Are we sitting nice, Ruby? Good girl. Are we sitting nice, Barney? Good boy. Good, Mac. Missed. Harris? Do you want to sit nice? No, you're too daft. Here you go, Mac. You have that last bit. Good boy. Good boy. This is a very special day for them. Happy 7th birthday, we believe. We just figured out, remembered the date. I've got the date in the diary, and then as I was picking them both up, I was like, is it 6th or 7th or 8th? And we couldn't quite remember, so we think 7th. We think 7th. So there we go. There we go. Looks nice there today. Yeah, it's kind of, so it's definitely the last day of the nice weather. We're going to get some rain over the weekend, and then next week is to be stormy and fairly torrential, so we're not overly looking forward to the weekend, to be honest. But we'll get out and make the most of this morning, get them nice and tired. Hopefully the owners don't have to walk the dogs too far in the rain later, because they'll have wore each other out. Just hang fire, guys. There's 2 labs there just on the hill behind us. They're maybe just little dots to you, but I think they're throwing a ball. Yeah, they are throwing a ball. And so they're likely to come running down into our team. And I don't want that. See Max now paid interest in it. We kind of got no choice. This is the way. See what happens. We'll see what happens. River. This way, puppies. Oh, River's getting really bold. Maybe not so much. Maybe not so much. Okay, they seem lovely, lovely dogs. Lovely, lovely dogs. Mac went over to suss it out. As I say, he's very authoritarian. He's very, he wants to make sure the team are okay. And he'll put himself in harm's way. He's one of these people who runs towards the danger. Some of them will run away. And he's really having a good tussle with the labs now. I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but they're grunting and snorting, so. You'll be nicely tired now. Keep coming, puppies. Keep coming, keep coming. Good boys. This way. Mac attack. Keep coming. Have we got everybody? I feel like we're dwindling in numbers. There's Biscuit. Where's your brother? Oh, there he is. There he is. Alfie, come on. Alfie, come. And Mac will come when he thinks that we're in a safe place. Can you see Mac? He's just positioned himself here. There we go. Right, let's jump back into the chat. Kasia, hello, good morning. Anthro, nice dogs, thank you. Welcome along to our channel. Welcome along. Can I be honest? I wish I had a video giving that young man a talking to. Yeah, well, in the heat of the moment, you know, it's not really the type of thing that goes through your head, is it? But that he was like right up in the other dog walker's face, like this, you know, really angry and really kind of posturing. And when you work with dogs, this is a really odd thing to explain, but so you're watching the dog's body language at all times, but when you're out and about, you watch people's body language because you see how they react to dogs. And quite often people who don't like dogs, maybe they'll have like subtle tells, like, you know, if they were poker players, it'd be terrible. And some people kind of cover themselves up, and some people will maybe make themselves small and try and, you know, those kind of things. But it could just be a microsecond. And this guy's body language was awful. It was like, and I was just like, no, we don't talk to people like that here, not at all, not in any capacity. So, so yeah, he got. Well, I'm saying we don't talk to people like that, and then I spoke to him like that in the same way, and I said that, how would you like it if it was your mother or daughter or wife that was getting that treatment? And yeah, it was. He was a bit upset by the end of it. You know, he could tell he had had the adrenaline rush, and then it was wearing off. And if you know people who, you know, fight or do any kind of combat sport or anything like that, that adrenaline only carries you for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute. And then you've got the rest of your training and your discipline to rely on. And if you don't have that, which he clearly didn't, he didn't know how to deal with this, and it was like lump in the throat. Yeah, but it's a hard dog, and it's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So there we go. I don't like that. I don't like that. But thank you for, again, letting me trauma dump onto you guys. Appreciate it, killer. Yeah, this snatch his thing. Yeah, it was like this. Yeah. Tell women. Alfie! Alfie's running from, he's about 100 metres back. Hello, you're soaking. You're soaking, sweetie. You're soaking. Good boy, Alfie. Good puppy. That was record times, buddy. That was record time. Let's watch the camera, sweetie. Hey, River. You're doing awesome today, kid. You are. It's good when the dogs are like this. They're nice and chilled. I'll maybe try and move the camera back a bit to get the rest of them in as well. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. I like to justify this a little bit because we're not walking just now. The dogs are not getting any exercise. There's lots of different components of walking the dogs that need to work together in harmony to make it work properly. So physical exercise is kind of the number one thing that we focus on, because a nice, healthy, well-worked dog is easier to manage, basically. If they're well exercised, they're easier to manage. So that's one of the things that we look for. But in addition to that, there's like the social aspect of the dogs coming together from different households and having to meet different dogs from different parts of the city, different breeds, different sizes and so on. So that social side is kind of what we're focusing on here just now. They're just nice and chilled out and enjoying a little bit of downtime and calm time, which is lovely. And then of course the third element to the three, we kind of have a three-pronged attack. So we've got physical exercise, we've got the social aspect, and then the third thing is like an outlet. So behind us just now, you maybe not see it, but Harris is charging about, he's weaving, he's running around, he looks to want to be chased, or he wants to chase something. And also he's been gnawing on the long line, he's been gnawing on this lead. So that's an outlet, you know, it's like, that's an outlet for his tension and frustration and stress. And I'm just going to move the camera before Ruby decides to move it for us. Sorry guys. So yeah, so that outlet is an important thing, because they need to do what is sort of natural to them. And if that's rolling around in the grass or stalking or hunting or chasing a ball or chasing each other or wrestling, usually those are the types of things. But if you look at Mac, so he's the black dog, the Tibetan Terrier, the one that's really protective of the team. So that's his outlet. It's like kind of almost that guardianship of the team and looking after us. And so as long as they get to kind of do the things that come naturally to them, they don't, you know, I don't need to talk to them that often, which is great. And then that means that when we do settle down and calm down, we can have some real quiet time and some real outlet time, depending on the dog's needs. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me, but maybe I've not explained it all that well. Here he goes again. And River's joining in. This is what we like. Good boy, River, you're quite fast, buddy. Yes, go on, little man. Go on, little man. Yes. Now, what River doesn't want to get involved in is the fight. He wants the chase, he doesn't want the fight. Ruby wants the fight. Ruby wants to fight. She wants to wrestle. And the two brothers, I don't know if you can hear that, but they're snarling at each other like this. And that's a noise that tells them, I'm not trying to hurt you. It actually tells them more than that. It tells them, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to mate with you. I'm not trying to eat you. We're just having a bit of play. And Ruby's doing the same here. That kind of... Buddy boy! Funny boy. This is awesome. Yeah, zoomies, for sure. For sure, the zoomies. They're having such a great time. What a way to end our week. Showing you this. First of all, River coming out of his shell. This is the first time we've seen him run around with the pack. This is lovely to see. And the rest of these guys are just having a real old tussle with each other. But you couldn't do this if there wasn't the safety, the psychological safety that they have with each other, or that I'll provide a little bit of. I don't do much. I just drive the bus, to be fair. But they don't do this if they're in any way stressed out with each other. This is a thing that you do with very close dogs. You're very, very in tune with each other if you can do these kind of things. I heard a thing today that's like, if your friends are mean to you, it means they really love you. You know, if your friends are taking the mickey out of you, and if they're ribbing you all the time and making fun and all that kind of thing, that is true love. That's true love. If people are really nice to you all the time, then they really don't respect you. It's all a show. So, yeah. So if these guys can really kind of get into each other, then that's the sign that they're very much in tune with each other. That's how I see the world anyway, at least. And my friends are getting a good ribbon as soon as I finish this live stream, I'm sure. I'm probably getting roasted in the group chat just now as well for sticking up for that other dog walker, saying keep your nose out of things and all that kind of thing. Have you given them the second treat yet? No! Let's do that. In you come. What's this, puppies? Oh, I wonder if we can do it this way. Hang on. Let's see if we can't do it like this. Over here. Maybe this will work. Is that better? You can see it all. Yeah. Good pups. Let's count you off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's Harris? He's down there. He doesn't want it. There you go, bud. He jumped up, but he's probably left it for Charlie. I hope the camera saw all that. I hope the camera saw all that. In case you're tuning in, every time we hit 20 likes, or a multiple of 10, I should say, every time we hit 10, 20, 30, the dogs get a little training treat, courtesy of you, the viewer, watching along at home. And it's a nice way for you to be part of the activity today, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are, whatever we're doing. Right, thank you to everyone. We're hitting about half an hour. Let's spin the camera around. Let's see if the dogs follow me. This will be interesting to see if River comes. Where is he? Over here. I don't know how weather people do this. Oh, up here we're going to have sun, and down here this is really difficult. River is here. Right, let's see if he follows. You guys keep an eye on him. This way on me. Nah, none of them are. Oh, we're coming. We're coming. Come on, Alfie. Come on. We'll jump them up on the rock. Mayank, how are we doing? It's been a while. How are things? Aria, how are we doing? Yes, the rescue pup. Right, we're going to give the dogs one last one. See if River comes down. Nah, he's not bothered. He's still up on the... I can't show you where he is on the camera. I think he's there. Yeah, he's there. There. Okay, we'll go back and get him. We'll go back and get him. But we're going to sign off. We've had a wonderful morning. Probably be waiting. The police will be waiting at my van for us. Killer, massive shout out. Thank you so much for the $5. I'm going to get myself a little Friday treat. I think you guys should do the same. Do the same. Have a wonderful weekend. Guys, if you've not done it already, up here there's 3 dots. You can click on that just now. Go view the channel. Go and have a look. Go and join in our fun. We've got some fun videos up there just now. And of course, it's lovely for you all to watch along. So if you want more of the content that you've been watching, that's where to find it. Up here, 3 dots if you're watching on a mobile device. If not, I don't really know how else to explain how to find it, but I'm sure this isn't your first time using YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm off to decompress with a little Friday treat. Take care, everybody. We'll see you Monday. All the best. Bye-bye.